In their final day of arguments, House Democrats warning senators that failing to convict former President Trump will have dire and lasting consequences.
If you don't find this a high crime and misdemeanor today, you have set a new terrible standard for presidential misconduct in the United States of America.
On Thursday, newly released court documents showed that militia group the Oath Keepers was plotting violent action to stop Joe Biden's inauguration, including bringing heavy weapons across the Potomac River into Washington. One member of the group saying in a text message, "If Trump asks me to come, I will," driving home the argument by House Democrats that Mr. Trump set the stage for the insurrection by citing the rioters' own words on camera.
President Trump requested that we be in D.C. on the 6th. So this was our way of going and stopping this deal.
Let's call Trump, yes! Dude, let's tell Trump what's up.
Trump would be very upset.
And he'd be like, no, just say we love him. We love you, bro. No, he'll be happy. What do you mean? We're fighting for Trump.
Democrats also tried to debunk an argument from the former president's defense team that Mr. Trump was speaking figuratively when he said this minutes before the insurrection began.
If you don't fight like hell, you're not going to have a country anymore.
That wasn't metaphorical. It wasn't rhetorical. He'd already made it perfectly clear that when he said fight, he meant it.
Pointing to the former president's inflammatory rhetoric from campaign rallies.
Knock the crap out of him, would you? Seriously. Okay? Just knock the hell. I promise you, I will pay for the legal fees.
To his comments after the 2017 white supremacist rally in Charlottesville.
And you had some very bad people in that group. But you also had people that were very fine people on both sides.
Impeachment managers also argued the former president has not expressed any remorse, playing these comments from 6 days after the insurrection.
My speech and my words and my final paragraph, my final sentence, and everybody to the T thought it was totally appropriate.
He knew the people that died. And his message to all of us was that his conduct was totally appropriate.
NBC News captured video of Mr. Trump golfing in Florida during the proceedings as his Republican allies blasted the entire impeachment process.
It's totally unconstitutional, and it is incredibly selfish on the part of the Democrats who are pursuing their own personal political vendettas here.
On Thursday, President Biden weighing in on the trial for the first time when pressed by NBC News about those newly released videos of the Capitol riot. Did you see the video yesterday during the impeachment trial, and what was your reaction, Mr. President?
I, like other Americans, watched the news. I think the Senate has a very important job to complete, and I think my guess is some minds may have been changed, but I don't know.
Now, President Biden still would not say whether his predecessor should be convicted after I pressed him there in the Oval Office. The video's harrowing and deeply disturbing. We have not heard from former President Trump. We did capture that video of him on his golf course yesterday, really the first time that we have seen him this week as these impeachment proceedings have gotten underway. As for his attorneys, they will have a chance to make their case, but they're not expected to take up all 16 hours that are allotted to them, which means this entire trial could be wrapped up. We stress the word could by the end of the weekend.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Find your favorite recipes, celebrity interviews, uplifting stories, shop our favorite deals, and so much more with the Today app. Download it now.